Okay guys, I've had a number of the members having issues with COD 4 and the ability to see the server list, particularly after a fresh install, or maybe if you've changed your profile or something like that. So I just wanted to talk you through what that issue actually is and what you can do to resolve it. I don't think you can actually fix it completely, because the issue does appear to be a back-end stroke master server issue with Activision themselves, which has been dragging on now for about 2 to 3 months, and the sort of consensus is that they have no real motivation to resolve this issue because COD 4 is an old game and they're more focused on their newer products. Anyway, I hope what I'm about to run you through helps many of you out there and gives you the opportunity to at least get back a 90% full server list. So the actual issue is this file here, your server cache.dat file. This will be found within your folder that, if you're using Steam as I am here, it basically sits within the main folder of the game install. You can see it down here, server cache.dat. For whatever reason, this over the last few months has been corrupted, and the only way to actually get a list to function again is to use a file that was generated before the issues at the Activision master server. So the previous folder I showed you was the Steam installation folder, which holds the server.dat file if you're using Steam. However, sometimes, not 100% certain why, but sometimes, depending on how your PC is set up, even if you are using Steam, your .dat and your player profile may end up in a different folder. Definitely, if you've installed it from a CD and you've installed the retail game, then it will actually reside in the folder I'm about to show you now. So basically, you need to go into users, your username, and then app data. Now app data is normally a hidden folder, so to unhide it you need to go into options, change your options, the view tab, and then make sure you've got show hidden files, folders and drives checked. Once you've done that, you will then be able to see the app data file folder. Go in there, go into local, scroll down, look for Call of Duty 4 MW, and then you can see that you've got players, updates, depending on which version you're using, and then here is that magic file again, the server cache.dat. So I'll just stitch in a quick silent video showing what happens in COD 4 when you have this issue, and then I'll make some changes and show you what happens once you've applied the fix. As you saw in that previous clip, you go into the game, you run the refresh server list tab, and tries to access the master server and returns a completely blank list, which is a tad disappointing to say the least. So to resolve it, what you need to do is to download a clean server cache.dat file that was produced prior to the server issue. So you can see this one was generated on the 26th of May this year. Copy that, go into your COD directory, then paste it into this, replacing the version that's already in there. So now you've got the version that was generated on the 26th of May this year. Now this is really important, this bit, so you need to right click it, go into properties, and ensure that it's actually checked as read-only. So basically the game can't write over it and corrupt it with all of the bad stuff that's going on the Activision servers at the moment. Apply that. Now I'll show you what happens when you go back in the game. So as you would have just seen, go back in the game, straight away you've got a list of servers, as in it's sitting in the cache. Then you run the refresh and basically it will update all of the servers that it can find and query them, and also add in some new ones if there are new servers available. I'm not sure how often or how likely the corruption of the server cache file is. Hopefully if it's stuck as read-only, then the new files are just kept in a buffer and there will be no corruption of that file. However, my recommendation to you would be to keep a copy of this file somewhere safe, so that if it does go squiffy again over the next few weeks before Activision resolve the issue at their server, you can just carry out that fix again and you'll get your server list back. Hope that's been helpful, and hope you carry on enjoying our servers. Thanks guys.